It says whoever saves one life saves the world
So to
entire.
know thyself is only possible through the eyes of the
All
eye.
those moments will be lost in time.
What is cinema art? When you think of cinema, film, movies, storytelling comes to mind. Then art, paintings, expression of humanity, something you'd find in a gallery. But what does it mean when these two are put together? Is it the representation of art in cinematography? Or maybe it is the art of film itself? Taking this quote by the notable Russian director, Andrei Tarkovsky, he states that a symbol contains within itself a definite meaning, certain intellectual formula, while metaphor is an image processing the same distinguishing features as the world it represents. An image, as opposed to a symbol, gives indefinite meaning. Now hold on to that. Hold on to this ideology of representation and images. See, the definition held by Oxford Dictionary defines art to be the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination, typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Film we can say fits this criteria, as it exists as a grand art form that incorporates elements from all other arts. Motion pictures combine all forms of art, literature, photography, music, expression of life. The integration of these forms exists in the realm of cinema. How? The philosophy of Gaut presents this term of aesthetically richness, being evident through the cinematography of these films, meaning the representations that exist and how they've been filmed, the angles, the shots, the cuts, the montages, essentially diverting to recording subjects with artistic content. Scruton and his philosophy builds upon this, describing how film is a photograph of dramatic representation, as film is kinesthetic, as opposed to paintings and photographic art being still. See, the cinematic image moves, and that too, the sonic nature of film, as film presents sound in a sonic environment. See, these two elements is the core of cinema art. For film is an art, not simply just the recording of art. Gaut states that the limitless power of plasticity of film's recording capacities allows film to venture as a form of art, its capacity to communicate thoughts about its subject matter. Let's take the first element, sound. See, sounds alone can ultimately classify film as art, as the power of a film score establishes an audience to feel, to gain a sense of emotional power. Just listen to the soundtrack, the score, the audio. Let's take Inception soundtrack for example. Sit back now, close your eyes, and just listen to the vibrance, the energy. Open your eyes now, and let's try this with the cinematic images, muting the score and audio, and just focus on this world of visual representation and human creative skill and imagination. Picture this with the film Avatar by James Cameron, with the array of visual ambience reinforced by distinction of human creative skill and imagination. The color, the angles, the shots, the beauty. Now combine both these two elements together, and we'll see how powerful, how strong, how true cinema is art. Watch this scene from Christopher Nolan's Interstellar, and see how these two dimensions integrate and come together.
5, main engine start, 4, 3, 2, 1, booster ignition, and...
It is a two-dimensional state that draws upon so many conventions and forms of art, an element made possible by the plasticity of the cinematic recording medium. Now let's draw upon what film is. The moving image, which is indefinite in meaning, allowing it to be art, produce art, to represent themes, drama, love, to be a form of human creativity and imagination, a form appreciated and embraced for their beauty and emotional power. Cinema art, it is art, the expression of application of human creative skill and imagination.